Hello everyone. On behalf of Acharya Digital, we are starting a video lecture series of Standard 10 Mathematics, which is going to be very useful to achieve success in board examination. In this series, we are going to quickly revise chapter-wise all possible types of questions. In today's lecture, as a part of this series, we will see the quick review of the portion and structure of the question paper of Standard 10 Mathematics. Now, for being the champion, what is important? There are two things which are important. Number one, you have to know the basic rules of any game if you want to be champion in that game. Secondly, you have to practice. Then only you will get success in that game. Same is applicable for mathematics. Now, let us take example of cricket. In case of cricket, if you want to be champion, then there are certain things which must be known to you. For example, you have to know the measurements of the ground, the measurements of the pitch. There are certain rules which are applicable for no ball, wide ball, LBW, right? So these are the rules. If you know them and if you follow them and accordingly if you practice, definitely you will be champion in that game. In the similar way, if you want to be champion in mathematics, you have to know the structure of the paper, how the questions are arranged and how the course structure is designed. So let us see the course structure of class 10. So in mathematics, if you can see here, there are in all 7 units. Number 1 is number systems carrying 6 marks. Second one is algebra having 20 marks. Third one is coordinate geometry carrying 6 marks. Geometry carrying 15 marks. Trigonometry carrying 12 marks. Mensuration carrying 10 marks. Statistics and probability carrying 11 marks. So your total is 80 marks. Fine. So what is the purpose behind showing this course structure? You all are aware of this, but by observing the course structure, marks wise distribution, you will understand which topic is carrying maximum marks, which is carrying minimum marks, and the topics which you feel easier, the topics which you feel harder, and accordingly you can spare time for those topics. Fine. You can even see how the proportion is there as per the topics. So if you observe here, maximum portion is for algebra, that is 25%. After that comes geometry, okay, 19%, and so on. Now, if you see the website of CBSE, so all detailed information regarding unit wise, topic wise, how the student is supposed to prepare, it is given on the website. So for example, if you consider first unit, that is number systems, first chapter real numbers. So what is expected from a student? The student must know the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, proofs of irrationality of root 2, root 3, root 5, and so on. So in the similar way, you can observe unit wise, chapter wise, you will get the required points to be done by the students. So you have to prepare according to these points. Nothing extra will come except these points. So you will get this easily on the website of CBSE. So please go through that. Now, after this, let us see the nature of questions for standard mathematics paper. You must be knowing for standard mathematics paper, the code is 041. So there are 5 domains: remembering and understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. So out of these 5 domains, the first one carries maximum marks, that is 43 marks. So that's why it is taking more than half of the weightage or more than 50% weightage, that is 54%. So here simple examples where you are supposed to understand the concept. For example, if you have a right angle triangle, one side and angle is given and you are supposed to find out the value of sine theta, or you have to just write down what sine ratio will be there for the given triangle. And such kind of simple questions come under remembering and understanding. So applying questions will be carrying the knowledge, whatever you have gained, formula you have learned, theorem you have studied. So how you apply, that kind of question is called as applying kind of question. In case of analyzing, you are doing the analysis of the given question and accordingly you are solving the example. Evaluating is finding the value of required quantity. Creating is nothing but, suppose a triangle is given in case of trigonometry and you are supposed to not just kind of in case of word problem for trigonometry. In case of creating domain, in case of word problem of trigonometry, application of trigonometry, information is given and accordingly you are drawing the diagram which is not given in the textbook. In case of creating domain, a word problem is given based on application of trigonometry where you are supposed to draw the diagram as per the given information, which is obviously not a part of question. So here you are creating a diagram and then solving. So such kind of domains are there in standard mathematics paper, also in basic mathematics paper. So you must be knowing for basic mathematics paper, the code is 241. Okay. So same domains are there. Only the change is in marks or percentages. So here if you observe, there are total 60 marks assigned to the first domain. So 75% questions will be asked for the first domain and so on. So let us see the structure of the question paper. You all must be knowing there are 5 sections in a question paper. Section A, B, C, D and E. So section A is MCQ, multiple choice question based section. Here there are total 20 questions. Out of that, last 2 questions are assertion reason based questions. It is carrying 1 mark each. After that comes section B, which is having 5 questions. You can say this is very short answer type of questions, carrying 2 marks. Then comes section C, having 6 questions, like short answer type of questions, carrying 3 marks. Then section D, having long answers. So it is having 5 marks for each example. So either one example will carry complete 5 marks, or in one example there will be 2 sub questions. First sub question for 3 marks, second for 2 marks, or first one is for 2 marks, second one is for 3 marks. So total there will be 5 marks for one question. Section E is having 3 questions and this is case study based question, right? So here there will be 3 case studies given to you and each case study will be having 4 marks. So the distribution will be 1, 1, 2. First question for 1 mark, second for 1 mark, third is for 2 marks. So in this manner the question paper is designed. Now same is given here. Whatever I have explained, same is there. Fine. Now what next? So in the next series, or rather in the next lecture, we are going to study how chapter wise the questions are designed, what are the important topics that you have to study so that you will get good marks in your mathematics paper. After that, I request all of you to please download Acharya Digital app so that you can get all these online lectures for 10th standard for free. Right? By that time, let us go through this app and we will catch up in the next lecture. Fine?